Superman is one of the biggest DC superheroes. His Kryptonian DNA allows him the powers of super speed, flight, super strength, and so much more. He is not just the champion of Earth, but arguably the entire cosmos. It's hard to think that Superman could ever lose, but it has happened before. These are the top 10 Avengers that could defeat Superman with your expertise.
10. Wolverine. Wolverine has telekinetic and telepathic abilities. He can augment his physical strength using telekinetic body armor, which means Wolverine can use telekinesis to match the physical prowess of Kal-El and combat him. He also has telepathic abilities that are powerful enough even for Professor X. Superman is quite susceptible to mind control, and Wolverine's telepathic powers can subdue him. Superman's advantage against Wolverine is his raw strength, combat experience, and speed. Still, Wolverine's telepathic ability can affect Superman's defenses and offenses.
Number 9. The Beyonder. The Beyonder is an infinite dimensional entity that was initially portrayed as the most powerful being within the Marvel Comics multiverse. In fact, when a hole opened in the multiverse called Beyonder, the Beyonder kidnapped heroes and villains to put them on a planet called Battleworld to make them fight just for his entertainment. The Beyonder is in no doubt one of the Marvel characters who can beat Superman. The Beyonder is only a little bit hampered by his curiosity about humans. The Beyonder is an entire reality that has taken the form of a human to explore the Marvel Universe. The Beyonder was retconned on Fantastic Four number 319, where he was turned into an incomplete cosmic cube, having the Molecule Man as his other half. In his pre-retcon state, he was the embodiment of the Beyond Realm, making him 1,000,000 times more powerful compared to the entire multiverse combined. Number 8. Thor. Marvel's adaptation of Thor has certain similarities with Superman. Thor's alter ego, Donald Blake, has a very similar appeal to Superman's Clark Kent. Both Superman and Thor were sent to Earth, although for different purposes. Moreover, Thor also wears a red cape, which is very similar to Superman's iconic red cape. In the case that the two superheroes would fight each other, it will surely be a slugfest, as the two characters will hammer each other until one of them goes down. The two are more likely at the same level when it comes to strength and fighting capability. Thor has one particular advantage over Superman. That advantage is Thor's ability to use magic. Superman is quite vulnerable when it comes to magic. Thor is Odin and Gaia's son, giving him magical abilities. Thor may use some of his magical abilities to somehow gain an edge over Superman and make him vulnerable in some way. Before proceeding further, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you can get notified when we upload the next video. Number 7. Professor X. Superman is known to be faster and stronger than almost all of the X-Men characters. If Superman goes head-to-head with the mutants in Xavier's school for gifted youngsters, he can wreak some havoc into it. However, when it comes to Xavier's mind, it is quite a different story for Superman. Superman is quite susceptible to telepathic attacks. He even admitted at some point that having his mind controlled is one of his fears. Xavier is the most powerful telepath, but he does not misuse his powers. However, if he somehow needs to fight Superman, he may not have much choice but use his telepathic abilities to shut down Superman's mind. Superman is stronger physically, but if it involves a mental fight, he will have a hard time. Superman might be faster and stronger than practically all of the X-Men, and if need be, he could probably easily take out the whole Xavier school for gifted youngsters. His intellect, though, is a different matter. Superman has acknowledged that being mind-controlled is one of his greatest fears. It has been demonstrated that he is vulnerable to telepathic attacks. Therefore, he might be defeated by the most potent telepath on Earth. Xavier would rather not abuse his skills, but in the face of Superman, he could be forced to use all of his psychic strength to distract him. Although Xavier easily prevails in a mental battle, Superman can win a physical one. Number 6. Jean Grey, Phoenix. Superman can essentially take on some cosmic forces, but fighting someone who has once wiped out an entire solar system can be something beyond him. Jean Grey was able to control the Phoenix at some point, but it remains a primal cosmic force holding incredible power, which even defeated the Avengers and the X-Men. When the Phoenix is cut loose, there will be no physical body left to attack. There is nothing left but a massive firebird that Superman will have a hard time to pummel down. This cosmic creature can defeat Superman as it also gains more power by feasting upon the sun. Number 5. Doctor Strange. It is well known that Superman's weakness is kryptonite. Aside from it, his other weakness is magic. This makes him vulnerable when his enemy's main power comes from magic. When it comes to physical fights, Doctor Strange is not that good compared to Superman. Nonetheless, if he goes against Superman, he can use his magical powers to give himself the advantage. Strange doesn't even need to get close or near Superman. He can just wave his hands and send Superman to another dimension. He can make use of various energies and spells to weaken Superman. Doctor Strange is held back by the old Hippocratic Oath, which means that he won't take Superman's life, but he can defeat Superman using his magic. Number 4. Doctor Doom. Victor Von Doom is the gypsy boy who became a genius inventor, dark sorcerer, and monarch. Superman can overpower Doom physically, and he could do it fast. Doom's armor is no match to Superman's strength. However, it has to be noted that Doom has a variety of skills that can defeat the Kryptonian. Dr. Doom can use his specific skills to replicate or locate kryptonite. As mentioned, he's a genius inventor. He can use his intelligence to build an energy weapon that can make use of kryptonite-based energy beams. Aside from his intelligence, he can use magic to defeat Superman. Combining both science and magic in his arsenal, Dr. Doom can stand a chance in defeating Superman. Number 3. Thanos. With the Infinity Gauntlet, the fight may have been over before it even begins. If Thanos has no Infinity Gauntlet, he can still be a serious challenger for Superman. When it comes to raw power, Thanos has fought with the Hulk and many Avengers wherein he can hold himself up. Thanos is also a brilliant fighter and a tactical strategist. He is also cunning, with him allowing his opponent to put down his guard by giving a false sense of victory before striking back. The Titan character is ruthless and can distract Superman before striking his fatal blow. Whether he halts the gauntlet or doesn't, he is a cosmic being that can defeat Superman. Number 2. AntMan. This is probably an unexpected choice to say that he can somehow defeat the Kryptonian powerhouse. Before anything else, it is important to understand Ant-Man's powers and how he can use them to defeat Superman. He uses a gaseous form of the Pym particles. Ant-Man has the power to shrink himself at first. Over time, he has acquired the power to change his size. He can grow so big the same way he can become small. However, it is not his big size that will defeat Superman. It is his ant size that may be able to take Superman down. Ant-Man can shrink his size and enter Superman's head. Ant-Man can be strategic by using a distraction, get into Superman's head, and bring in a kryptonite weapon to weaken Superman. He can even have a kryptonite bomb which can rip apart Superman from the inside. Number 1. Scarlet Witch. Wanda Maximoff is a Marvel character that cannot be easily trifled with. Scarlet Witch is the strongest mutant in the Marvel Universe aside from her ability to use chaos magic. Scarlet Witch has the ability of chaos magic reality warping, which is her main power. She can warp reality and existence, as well as bring destruction to the cosmos. As previously mentioned, magic is one of Superman's weaknesses, and Scarlet Witch is oozing with a very powerful magical ability. She can even warp reality at a planetary level. She also has hex bolts. With hex bolts, Wanda can manipulate energy fields to varying degrees. With this in mind, Wanda can make use of her hex bolts and chaos magic to defeat Superman. Which one of them is your most favorite? Do let us know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed watching the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.